I just had a tweet a little bit earlier today, Ron. Tim Sweet tweeted me, said, we need a salary cap in baseball. Now, I totally agree with that, Ron, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
No, you're
yeah,
not
Michael
gonna get
Kunis then just tweeted me, salary floor is needed more than the salary cap. These guys are pulling in well over $250 million in revenue and have $90 million payroll. I don't know what's going on, but
you're not going to get a cap.
No, and you see all the sports, the NFL, now the NHL, but the NFL is the most successful outline, and I don't know. I would kind of follow what they did, and I know baseball is pretty popular, not losing money, but
baseball's making a lot of money.
A third of the teams don't really have a chance.
But they're all making money, though.
Yes, they are. That's the issue.
This is not like people say, oh, they got to, they blame Nutting, they blame McClatchy before them for not shutting the game, doing their part to shut the game down. Well, they're making money. This isn't like when the hockey went out and shut down for a year, where there are only a handful of teams that were making money. Mario has come out and said this, well, they wouldn't be here without a change of the system. They just wouldn't be in Pittsburgh. So it's easy to shut the game down when 3/4 of the team are losing money, but it's not easy to shut it down when everybody's making money. It just isn't.
And the teams that
and you're not going to get what you want in terms of that until you shut the game down.
Salary floor is definitely something they could use in baseball. All right, let's go out to Clint in Altoona. How you doing, Clint?
Good. How you guys doing? Thanks for taking my call.
No problem.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you pretty much, a great game tonight. Obviously, I agree with you guys. No problem with any celebrations or anything like that. But I want to ask you on the long-term future of the Bucks, especially for Clint Hurdle. I know a lot has been said around this area about, it's not his style, but he doesn't sort of light a fire with the team and everything. And, obviously is one of the best Pirate managers, obviously, for years. But, the turnaround and the 3 straight years in the playoffs and everything. Do you think, he's going to stick around as long as he wants, or, do you
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. He has no guaranteed contract for next year, whether he doesn't want one or they haven't offered him one. I think it's going to be a real interesting offseason in terms of that. I think Neil Huntington will be back. I'm not at all sure about Hurdle. I'm not sure he wants to be back. Maybe he's tired of having his hands tied with how much the owner spends. I don't know.
We get that question a lot, and it might be up to Clint Hurdle. I don't know why you'd want to let him go, but he might not want to be around. So I think
it's 50-50 he'll be back next year.
And
I don't think it's
really
more than that.
believe that the players like him. He's a players coach, manager. I mean, he's a players kind of guy. I don't know if he's kind of a rah-rah guy, but I think he's a good person for the Pirates. But like you said, his hands are tied, and then he's going to lose his best player, or arguably his best player, and then maybe he's going to be like, I don't want to stick around for another rebuilding.
Right.
All right, let's go back out to the phone lines, and we're going to go out to Tom in Marionville. How you doing, Tom?
Oh, real good. I wanted to change the subject there. Steelers. Is Landry Jones, what is his
he practiced today.
Quo? Is he going to be ready to be a backup?
Yeah, he is. I've been told they're just being real cautious, that in case something happens to Ben, they want him ready to go. I don't think they think Josh Dobbs is close at all to being ready, and they want Jones to be healthy. That's what I've been told. I would guess he'll play some this week and maybe even the week. But I heard they were just being cautious with him.
Yeah, I know that a lot of fans out there were getting their hopes up for Colin Kaepernick, or maybe not getting their hopes up for Colin Kaepernick, but that's not going to happen. So many.
No, I think Landry Jones is the backup. He's proven he can win some games when he's got a chance. Now, if Ben goes down the first game and he's out for the year, I don't think Landry Jones can necessarily lead him to the playoffs, but I think if Ben goes out for a game or two, as he has in the past, Landry Jones will do just fine.
All right, back out to the phone lines. Let's go out to, who are we going out to here? We'll go out to John. John in Greentree. How you doing, John?
Thanks for taking my call, guy. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Great win by the Pirates, man. Good win by the Pirates. Great home run by Josh Harrison, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate the comment. Let's go out to Bob out in Bloomfield. How you doing, Bob?
Gentlemen, how are you tonight?
Good, thanks for calling.
All right, this one's for you, Cookie, because you've been around an awful long time. Rich asked you about some of the greatest games you've ever seen in your life in baseball. I was wondering if you remember the 1962 game in Seal Park in San Francisco where the Giants played while Candlestick was being built. the Milwaukee Braves and the Giants. The particulars were Juan Marichal and Warren Spahn.
No, I don't remember it. So you can refresh my memory all you want. I don't remember that. So
3 games, Marichal 3-2.
Okay, fine.
158 pitches, and Spahn 247.
I appreciate.
Yeah, you know, this is a Pittsburgh talk show. I don't think we're interested in the '62 Braves Giants, and I certainly know I don't remember that game. So thank you for the call.
Okay, well, let's go get him one more call. Don in Clearfield. How you doing, Don? Don,
Yes.
you there? Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm from Clearfield, and that
Good.
Ken that was on there, I'm at least 10 years younger than him, and I'm 77. But my question is, when are they going to get rid of Stewart and bring up Stallings and give him a chance?
I don't think Stallings.
Yeah, Diaz has been a disappointment to me, though.
I think
Stallings, I don't think is part of their long-range future.
Yeah, Diaz is the guy. I mean, they like Stewart, and Garrett Cole really likes Stewart too. So,
but he's not hitting at all. So,
all right. Well, we got to hit a break. Back in a couple minutes to wrap things up. Stay right there.